and he's so close, you know. No point taking a fight just before he picks it up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Find always want to fly again. Silence comes in with Phantom's Embrace. And Tornado comes through. Always want to fly. We'll miss on VTune. VTune goes behind the tier 1 tower. They'll take the tower and look to fight. Throw a Wave of Terror out. Now Silence thrown.
Oh my god.
Over. And look how fast MidOne is. They got the stun. Hookshot comes through, but there's the Sunstrike. Soulbind keeps them close. So MidOne with the Shockwave. There's the RP. Recruited Wave follows it up. The Deafening Blast not going to save MidOne. They've got the Winter's Curse with the swap. Keeps Lena alive for a second longer. Finally, Aloha Dance falls. And now they've got the Wave of Terror that hits on a no-tail. Ice Wall down. That'll slow them up. Cold Snap used. Damage in. Always want to fly. One more shot till he dies. But they've got the Disarm. Infest does get popped. Deafening Blast comes in, but there's the Rage to avoid it. And that Infest gets always want to fly back to full health, but it's not going to matter. They've got the vacuum back into the wall. Now they finally have the wall skilled up on Seb, so the turnaround go for his V-Tune. The stun misses. They're going to continue to try and chase MidOne. He's got a Stormhammer in 7 seconds.
Oh my
Surge.
goodness.
He runs right up on a V-Tune who pops the Rage. The Hookshot comes into the backlines, and that hits on a No-Tail. Shockwave pulling No-Tail. Meteor Hammer comes in. They'll get the kill on a Seb as well as No-Tail. They take out 2. They look over at Thompson, who's on the run without mana. Ghost walks and tries to escape. MidOne, meanwhile, gets the kill. Oh! Iceberg, no!
Oh, dear.
The Blink RP is a complete swing and a miss.
They got
Saksa, though, still gonna die as General right on him with the battery assault. They're still chasing MidOne, but the Tornado hits on 2. MidOne pulled back thanks to the Shockwave coming in from Iceberg. Meteor Hammer drops down, doesn't land behind the tier 2. And the chase doesn't secure them, the Sven or the Invoker. But they're going to turn and maybe, just maybe, look to fight this. They're going to have Inkswell as well as the Surge once again. So there it is with the Ion Shell. They'll find Always Want to Fly. Magic Missile comes in, but it stuns up the Life Stealer. Now they've got the Soulbind. The Sunstrike hits on Always Want to Fly. The Stormhammer follows it up. They're going to lose 1, maybe even 2. V2
huge kill
to MidOne, and that is a massive kill here for OG.
I was about to make a point about how we talked about, you know, when they banned Jug in the second phase, right? And we talked about how good the spin is at avoiding all this magic damage. The Life Stealer Rage is the same thing, right? It's making it so difficult for, especially Thompson on this Invoker. Oh.
Yet another kill. Tornado out, though, on the General. MidOne coming around. Avoids the LSA, has the Stormhammer, the damage with God Strength. God Strength up for another couple of seconds. Aloha Dance falls. And now God Strength will win.
They will die. You know, they have no save really potential apart from the Venge on FLYTOMOON.
MidOne. Surge, stun, Thompson here with the EMP. Stun hits on a MidOne, and they get the save. Swap comes through, Thompson in trouble, surrounded by Cogs, Meteor Hammer coming in, but there's the Inkswell as well as the wall down right on a General. General stun up once again, the Soulbind hits on the bench as well as the Clockwork. They've got the Sun coming in from MidOne, and now they'll take out General as well as Always Want to Fly. They lose nothing for this. Cutting into the net worth lead, MidOne Surge still looking, still searching. 479 movement speed, but now he's on the high ground.
The Sunstrike is
horrible. Like buyback on the Venge as well as the Clockwork. They get the kill on Aloha Dance with the Sunstrike, but now the Stormhammer gets thrown by MidOne. He's under the tier 3 tower. The tier 2 still standing. He needs to get out of this. The rest of the team is behind him and ready to move back in, but the Hookshot comes out from General. They've got themselves the Meteor Hammer as well as the Cogs once again. But MidOne, he gets 4-step out. They've got the Silence RP used. MidOne still now back onto the high ground, under the tier 3 once more. He's trying to survive. Can he still get out? No, he can't. Finally, they take out the Sven, but look at where this net worth is at. It's a 2K lead for FLYTOMOON.
Oh, the DD on the Life Stealer. Good stuff.
Over in Roche. They have Curse available. Tornado hits on a 2. Rage is used. They're looking for the Aegis. Wave of Terror. Wall is down. They get themselves the Aegis into the hands of each, but they've got themselves the Winter's Curse that's right on the Life Stealer. Now they've got the Cataclysm coming through, but there it is. Skewer on a 2. They've got the damage on a no-tail, but is it going to be enough? It's actually a Skewer on a 3. Stormhammer hits onto the Venge. They already got the first wipe out of the hands of V2. They get the kill on the General as well as Always Want to Fly. Right clicks coming through from Always Want to Dance, or Aloha Dance, not Always Want to Dance. That's a mixture of 2 players. They look over as they've got the Cold Embrace on the Thompson. Now with the Inkswell from MidOne, they've got the Sun on a V2. They're going to stun him up once again with the Inkswell popping. Now can they get the damage to get the kill for the second time? Yes, they can. Iceberg trying to run. Starts to skewer, ends up dead. Triple kill for MidOne, looking for a full team wipe for the side of OG. Stroke of Fate hits. MidOne is here. Ultra kill for the Sven, and they win this fight. So much so.
Yeah, I think
It's
he got
been
shot
bothering me for the last couple of minutes. Hookshot hits on the Seb, the Phantom Embrace right on, but there's the Laguna Blade. The curse comes in. It's not going to lock up anybody except for the Clockwork. They've got the Skewer on the Soxa. Golden Embrace survives a little bit longer, but the Magic Missile will follow it up, so they've got the lockdown to take out this Winter Wyvern and get themselves a second.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid tier 2, they're going to try and TP back for this here with a mag, RP.
RP, it's onto the Invoker. They've got the Skewer. Should be able to kill off Thompson and will. So that is 3 kills there for the side of FLYTOMOON.
Really well played. Like, this would be so good for them if they could now like get a huge amount from this.
Soulbind, BKB,
General.
MidOne. Can you get anything out of this? He gets at least 1. Needs the stun. It's up in 2. And
They're coming over though.
Gives up. Yeah. Hookshot
Great
hits.
hookshot.
MidOne doesn't have a BKB. He does have a
God,
TP.
General.
He can get away, but there's the damage with the God Strength. No Tail showing up. Now the TP out, but Always Want to Fly is there with the swap. So that actually gets him away from V2. The Magic Missile follows it up.
He's going to go in here.
Don't get the kill just yet. And yeah, you look at how fast
Oh,
he is with the Surge. Smoked up, looking towards bottom. No Tail is here.
Noto's kind of like breaking the smoke
MidOne,
in a way.
Blink RP on a 2. They've got the Infest that's going to pop. They'll get the kill here on a No Tail at least. Or will they? They want to attack him, or they'll go after MidOne first. They take out the Sven. They kill off No
Look
Tail.
at that. Oh, they're going to go for more.
Ooh, blocked by Aloha Dance. Hookshot comes in on a Seb. Seb now within the cogs, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace. And I believe that time, yes, that was the Force Staff coming in from Soxa. They look over to get this kill into the Clockwork, but push away is MidOne. They've got the Cold Snap, God Strength pop on the back line.
Nice in the back.
The Infest. They got the wall down. Winter's Curse comes out on a both of them. So now the Cataclysm is going to follow this up. It's going to be a lot of damage on the General, but I don't know if that's going to be more than enough to get the fight going their way. They've got the RP, the BKB's been popped by Iceberg. They look over at MidOne, who's saved by the Cold Embrace. Soxa doing a good job from a distance, but they look over back at Iceberg, who's going to try and store away, but he gets hit by the Stormhammer. Now, Surge running away, trying to find the proper engagement here as MidOne. He goes around the trees.
Great LSA.
Looking over at the Lina, but the LSA hits on a MidOne as well as Seb. The Laguna Blade's thrown out. MidOne getting low. He might even die here, but the Cold Embrace saves it once again. Oh my lord. Aloha Dance and Iceberg full. Now they're looking towards the rest. V2 without mana. General trying to throw down a Meteor Hammer.
Let's fight V2.
Always Want to Fly. Vacuum in on a 2. V2 trying to fight MidOne. The Magic Missile hits. Can they get the kill finally on a MidOne? Yes, they can. Always Want to Fly. He ends up falling. V2, can he fight this? He goes after Seb with the open wounds.
Oh my god.
Onto his Darkseer. Oh my. He invests into an illusion.
Having 2,600 health means this lifesteal is going to be sustaining so long in the fights.
General caught by Thompson, but they've got the Yules, Aloha Dance with the LSA. Laguna Blade down to about half health. Hookshot comes in, so the lockdown Thompson get the kill, take out the Invoker, dead for 75 seconds with
in team fights. Darkseid does almost have that Hex, by the way. He's really close, only about 400 gold off.
No Tail here with the Hookshot coming in from General. Wave of Terror. This should be one for FLYTOMOON. It will be. No Terror. They go after Roche. They leave the pit at about half health, and they lose the fight and lose the Roche, and it turns into an advantage for the other side. Let's see if they can just secure the Roche. Tornado comes in. It only hits on the General, but they've got the scan out. They're going to spot that they are coming over. There is the God Strength pop. Force Staff over. With the wall down, they look over at Always Want to Fly. They'll get the kill into the Venge. V2 now needs to start backing off, and there it is. Roche is left at about third health. Aloha Dance in some trouble with hit with the Phantom's Embrace as well as the Stormhammer. MidOne's got himself a kill here. Buyback coming in from the Lina, and now maybe OG look for their moment inside the pit. OG, you're still sitting here right by
this max still though on the high ground.
Back, and look at the damage on Aloha Dance. He didn't even lose the buyback symbol just yet. Yeah, he just fought back. He ends up dead. V2 now in some trouble. They've got the cogs around the Sven, but Phantom's Embrace is on a General. General getting run down here by the illusion of the Life Stealer. They'll take out the Clockwork. None of them
still have the curse.
V2 on the run. Vacuum, Rage, used, going after Thompson. Cold Embrace saves him. Look at where Soxa is keeping himself very safe and keeping his team safe with the Cold Embrace. The BKB's been popped by Iceberg, who...
And that Lina dying back straight away is so sad for her.
Yeah. Within the God Strength, just gets 2 tapped. Ooh, I think they... Oh, Iceberg! He's in so much trouble. Sunstrike doesn't hit.
He has no BKB.
Sort of thanks to the Ghost Walk, and now thinks about the RP, doesn't have a BKB. On the run, under the tier 2 tower, not going to matter. And he's killer. Disarms him with the Heaven's Halberd. And
he has Aegis on Sven.
In trouble.
Save again.
Missile locks him down. Set with the wall down. There's the Winter's Curse. It actually keeps the Lifestealer stationary, but they've got the Soulbind with the Cataclysm flying in. Down goes V2, down
No
goes
buyback.
on a fly. 90 seconds, no buyback on the lifestealer. Gets caught without it. And that might just be it.
He still has Aegis on the Sven as well. He can even swap the cheese in if he really wants to.
Tier 3 goes down. Look at how quickly MidOne is just destroying these buildings. They just want to get the kill, take out the Aegis. Inkswell thinking about going.
Look at the damage with the alacrity as well, though, right?
Shot. All right, Sox is gone. They take out the Winter Wyvern. They've got themselves at least one. He's got buyback. Aegis still up for, I believe, another 52 seconds. Tornado comes through, but it's not going to land on anybody. They're going to continue to put the Heaven's Halberd out onto the Sven to make sure that this tower gets taken out slower. But there is the blink forward, or well, not the blink forward, it's the Stormhammer forward. And now Cataclysm coming down. Everybody's stationary on the side of FLYTOMOON, but it doesn't really do that much damage. They get the kill on Always Wanna Fly. They look over at MidOne. They get themselves
Aegis gone.
So Aegis is gone. Potential here for FLYTOMOON. They're without the Venge. The vacuum hits on the V-Tune as well as General. General now looking for a potential hook shot. He's hit basically every single one of them. They got the bash. V-Tune. How long until he's got the Abyssal back? 14 seconds. Stormhammer comes in as well as the Inkswell. They look with the Rage. LSA comes in, hits on a MidOne. He's
they have RP still.
As well as the Code Embrace. Saxa keeps him safe. Oh no! V-Tune in front of General. Now the Stormhammer comes in. LSA though hits on a MidOne. Can they get the damage out? Phantom's Embrace for the RP. Iceberg holds it just barely. That could have been very problematic, but the Stormhammer
in trouble.
Comes out from MidOne once again. V-Tune in a lot of trouble trying to keep himself alive. Now, Ice Wall down, but Infest in Aloha Dance. He'll survive. The bottom set of racks, however, will not. First one he's missed in a while, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace coming through onto the Clockwork. MidOne looking. Surged up is an illusion of the Invoker, but now Stormhammer onto the Magnus. They've got Iceberg in a bad spot, but they've got the swap coming in on the Sven, so they'll keep Magnus alive. He pops his BKB. The LSA hits on a no-tail. He's taking a lot of damage. He pops the Essence Ring. They look over as the Invoker starts to leave. Back on the other side of this fight, though, they've got MidOne getting the kill and Always Wanna Fly. They'll pop the Infest. The Inkswell comes out. They've locked down Aloha Dance. They'll get the kill into 2. Now they've got themselves the Abyss Blade under the Winter Wyvern. Can they get the kill into the Winter Wyvern before he's able to get the curse off? Yes, he can, but he buys back. So now he's got to get back into the fight.
They found Iceberg.
For the Lina as well as the Venge. V-Tune looking to just retreat for a second because he wants to get that Abyss Blade back up and really just disengage from this fight. But they've got the silence, and then can they get the kill on Iceberg? Yes, they can.
Oh
he's got buyback. He still has RP. Stormhammer back in. Always Wanna Fly. He goes down to MidOne. He just fought back. So he's dead for 73 seconds. They look over the top.
Yes, cheese up still.
As well as the set of racks. They'll buy back on Iceberg. Stormhammer comes in on a General. Four staff all the way around. MidOne going ring around the Rosie around the side of the Radiant base. They've got the Laguna Blade. They get the kill onto this Sven. He's dead for 97 seconds. Now Sox is in trouble. He just bought back. Soulbind comes in. No tail. I don't think it's going to be enough with the Soulbind as they get the Abyssal Blade out onto Thompson. They kill off the Invoker and Mules.
Missed timings.
No tail. Inkswell on a creep. And actually will stun him. General again missing the hook shot, but he's going to get closer to this no-tail Grimstroke and get the kill. 75 seconds, no buyback. Roche is up. And they've got
I mean, this is so funny to watch. This spider leg Sven with the surge.
By the way, he did take the rage duration. Smoke.
Right, okay, yeah.
Spider legs looking, searching, trying to find something. There's the Infest getting popped with a hook shot. They've got themselves the Abyss.
Oh, he misses!
Saxa is in so much trouble. Cold Embrace is used. Saxa will survive. He can't even get the kill. Winter's Curse locks him up. They get the kill on the Lina. He's dead for 105 seconds. They've also lost no tail. The Cataclysm flies up and hits down this lifestealer to about half health. They've got the swap out of the Sven. They're trying to control him. They look over at Seb for just a moment. Seb, how's he got on that hack? He's got 10 seconds left. He's put down the wall. They look over at MidOne. He's taking a lot of damage. The Cold Embrace from Saxa once again. So because they weren't able to kill off the Winter Wyvern, he's able to keep his heroes alive. But they look over at MidOne. He can't get the cheese off. They end up getting the kill on the Sven. He buys back. Abyssal Blade on a Thompson. Thompson controlled, bashed up, in some trouble, ends up running. And they, without the rage, they don't want to continue moving forward. They've got 7 just a second with the Hex. Hex now, Tornado coming through. Lifestealer in some
Sven's
trouble.
Coming in.
Down, but he's got rage in just a second. He needs to use it. Infest and Sed starting to get his health back only a little bit. Now they've got the silence coming in from the blood.
It's just the Aegis.
Sven's here. They don't have anything to really give this Lifestealer at the moment. So they really need to just try and back off. But he's got the Spider Legs, continue to move forward, looking over at this Lifestealer of V-Tune. V-Tune backs away. They've got themselves the Hex onto Iceberg. General blinks forward, gets the cogs.
No buyback on Iceberg.
Vacuum comes in. They've got the killing streak from Sed. They get the kill on Iceberg. He's dead for 2 minutes. Now, what can he do? V-Tune. V-Tune tries to fight MidOne. They've got the Cold Embrace. Saxa has not died in this engagement, and he is saving the game. They look over at Sed. They've got themselves a Stormhammer coming out of the Lifestealer. Lifestealer on the little bit of Jones with that Bloodthorn. Hook shot from General. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will be. They get the kill. He's dead for 2 minutes. They take out the Sven. They look for more. They're trying to chase on the Invoker. Thompson trying to run. He's got some help from Seb as well as this Saxa Winter Wyvern, but the Hex comes out once.
Failure this game, unfortunately. I'm getting so triggered every time that you can't get the cheese off because it's so close, but he's just permanently stunned up like, all the time.
On a no-tail, they get the kill. He's there for 75 seconds. Those cheese facts brought to you by Gouda.
Oh.
Smoked Gouda. Hook shot comes in. That's going to hit on the Winter Wyvern. Will they finally kill Soxa? He's got the Winter Skirt. The Laguna comes in. A lot of damage onto Soxa with the LSA hitting. Aloha Dance takes out Soxa.
No.
Surge, Inkswell looking, finds Iceberg. Soulbind comes in, he'll pop the BKB, he's trying to run, and he blinks back, but the Soulbind now hits onto the bench. So that's going to allow the Tornado to come down as well as the wall. They've got the Cataclysm flying up. Always want to fly, in some trouble, ends up dead, has buyback. They've got the Hex out on
Magnus
Iceberg.
in trouble.
Becomes problematic. They get the Silence, now they pop the BKB, they got the RP! Is it going to beat it off though? It doesn't look like it!
V2, where's V2?
With the LSA, V2 nowhere near this fight for the moment, and now they've got the hook shot as well as the Infest getting popped out. They get a 2-shot out on the Soxa, they get the kill on the Winter Wyvern with his buyback. He's dead for 90 seconds. He'll not use it just yet. They'll buyback on no-tail. They look over at Seb, as well as Thompson on the high ground, doing a lot of damage. They'll use this Stormhammer to move over and get themselves another on the Always Wanna Fly. Aloha Dance is back into the game as he buys back. Cold Snap General in some trouble. EMP coming down, doesn't land.
They have to commit here, otherwise this tower, they're just going to lose their racks, right? And then it goes down to Megas. They just have to go for this, even if it's 3 versus 5.
Blink, hook shot, backline, Soxa, Infest gone. He's gone for 2 minutes. Doesn't have buyback. The Abyss Blade is used onto this no-tailed Grimstroke. They get themselves the supports out of
They got that strand!
Oh, the Laguna Blade! He gets away, the Cataclysm is going to come down from Thompson. Now they look over at V2 who's very low. Silence up, killed off, gets the Defy Rapier knocked out of his inventory and onto the ground. It's not
okay, what?
The creeps come in and take out the Ancient. OG take the series 2-0. It was all